That's us the front. That's us the front. Abre la puerta, cabrón. Abre la puerta.
What looks like a brutal arrest by DHS is going to come back to haunt them.
Grab a second. Yeah. Can't get in. I think they got him out. Mano atrás. Mira. No, por favor, mira. Ponga la mano atrás. Ponga su mano detrás. Ese trozo, bro. ¡No te atrás! ¡Me está ahogando, por favor! Pues pon la mano atrás. ¡Sí, me está ahogando, por favor! Okay. Get the other arm. Get the other arm. No. Pon la mano atrás. Pon la mano atrás. Pon la mano atrás. No, por favor, no me apretes la mano. Por favor, auxilio, ¡auxilio! Me apretó las esposas, por favor, mucho, Separate it. Pull the stand back a little bit.
No, por favor, no es las esposas. Por favor. Because while the scenes are vicious, the outcome is one that they will not see coming. Because the reporting that we have right now, recapping all of this, is a sight to behold for justice. A federal judge has thrown out what they called an outrageous and fictional attempt by the Trump administration to have a person jailed for 20 years after a video showed an ICE agent cut his own arm while punching through a car window. The government's conduct was and has been outrageous, said U.S. District Judge Xavier Rodriguez, who was appointed by George W. Bush. This came on October 20th, and he tossed the case. The Independent would print, this all went down in San Antonio, Texas, where agents and troopers in the state would place Jaime Alberto Quintanilla-Chavez, 35, under arrest. He is married to a citizen of the United States of America. The outlet wrote, DHS received a tip from a woman who said the Honduran was here illegally and abused her daughter. Thus, the events you saw took place because of that tip. This has not been proven, at least yet, by the way. So, as of this moment, fictional. Special Agent William Carl would suffer a cut on his arm after the driver's side window was busted. Agents tried painting the picture of Quintanilla-Chavez impeding the officers and harming the special agent. Once again, they wanted this dude locked up for 20 years, and Judge Rodriguez did not buy it. The Bush-appointed judge said it was not clear from the video footage if the truck caught Special Agent Carl's arm or the force of his own blow caused the cut when he broke the window. That's via Tom Latcham of the Daily Beast. Rodriguez also warned that allowing officers as self-inflicted injuries to manufacture felonies would grant immigration enforcement officials carte blanche to evade the requirements of the Fourth Amendment. That is so utterly important. Quintanilla-Chavez's public defender, whose name is Marina Thais Dunet, would say, and I quote, "We cannot allow these overreaches to stand unchallenged. We must put an end to these inhumane practices and uphold the principles of justice that define our nation." She would add, "The aggressive tactics being employed by ICE are becoming increasingly unchecked and threaten the very fabric of our society." And by the way, as you should know, he remains locked up at the Pearsall Immigration Detention Center. So while this man's case is thrown out, he is still locked up. He is now another pawn that is going into the business profile of Core Civic and Geo Group, who benefit from stuff like this. They benefit from labor, slave-like labor. And they benefit from Trump's secret police going after these people. And while I still try to not even celebrate, just have minor moments of reflection to value the wins, it seems like even the wins are at a loss. Look at how they went after Mahmoud Khalil. Look at how they went after Abrego Garcia. Look at where they are trying to send these people, to places that they have never been before. Look at what happened with a child with cancer who was sent to Honduras. We covered a 16-year-old, 17-year-old high school soccer player who got sent to a country they've never been to before. So yes, I am trying to celebrate the wins, and the Zoran win was obviously fantastic. This is still the reality here. This is still what we are dealing with every single day. And even if a Republican war criminal like George W. Bush, appoints someone like this judge, and they have moments of clarity, it still feels like we are not meeting the moment. Because as we have seen, this administration won't even listen to the judges. They won't even listen to the rule of law. So look, I'm in Chicago. I've covered the protests. I will continue covering the protests on my independent YouTube channel. And I will tell you, locally, people are pissed. And they will continue to be pissed because we know overreach when we see it. And it doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter where you're located. It doesn't matter where you come from. When you see fascism right in front of your face, you take it for what it is. If you can and are willing, please become a paid member here at TYTSports. And or go to tyt.com/join. In addition, you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Appreciate it. Have a great day.